It's the big heavy snow here at Houston. I want you to take a look at this real quickly. I'm at the intersection of Grand and Main. This is snowfall that is new since yesterday. That's about 4 inches of snow here in the Bozeman area right now. Well, Matt, he went to work. You can see behind me the sign here at the Ellen. It says intermission. That's kind of the theme around Bozeman right now with COVID restrictions still in place. Despite everything going on in the world, Bozeman real estate agents actually say they're having a pretty easy time getting their for sale signs to say sold on them. She joined me because she heard we were talking about dog toys this morning. I want you to take a look at these. They're made right here in Bozeman at a factory called Westpaw. And well, Matt, I actually traded in my kitty vest because my friend Cody here, she's giving me the guard tube. I'm learning how to be a lifeguard. Hey, Peter, well, normally there would be veterans in this pond right now, Gold Star teens, caregivers, and members of our armed services, all working towards recovery from PTSD and different types. The winner is, of course, I'll update you on our website, but a very serious game of hockey. It's going to be played online. Got my helmet. We're all ready to go here in the Bozeman area. The size of this potential new residential mixed use, it's 120 acres in size, and I just want to show you in comparison to the smaller neighborhoods around it. Pretty massive. Just one of the documents you need to begin the forgiveness process. It's quite lengthy, several pages right here. But what we're going to do this morning, Matt, we're just going to skip the running. We're going to go right to the carbs. I've got pizza, so when I get back, you and me, we're going to not even bother with the running. I think we've got another inch of snow just since coming on air this morning, about 5 inches right now as the morning commute starts. Nothing major to report. Take it slow on I-90. I'm here right now with Buddy. He's one of the horses that normally would be preparing to work with female veterans suffering from PTSD or other trauma issues. But right now, due to that 14-day quarantine order in effect, Buddy might not be able to work this summer at all. We love Big Sky. This is what you could see from close to 300 cars that packed into the small village of Big Sky. So Head West got creative, like many other businesses in the area, and they went to the wild, wild web to keep the product moving out the door. Yes, I brought my friend. This is Aztec. When he heard about this story, he was so excited. He said, Bradley, I've got to come down and tell other dogs around the Bozeman area about this story. But before we go, we've got to test a product. Penny, I'm going to need your help. I'm going to unclip her from her leash. Penny, let's... Oh, Penny might not do it. Penny, go get the Frisbee. Hey, Sean, good morning. Well, the normal 6-year-old's birthday party involves getting everyone together, pizza and cake. And that still happened for one Bozeman girl. She got creative. She got her arts and crafts out and her computer and had a birthday party. And she says you can still have one just like her because life needs to continue moving forward.
If your birthday's in coronavirus, you can still have a great birthday because Zoom is kind of the best birthday ever.
Zoom is an online video conference call service that Marin used to throw the party of the century with.
It was fun because all of my friends could do it with me still.
Originally, she was supposed to have a sleepover, but plans had to change.
I had 6 friends at my party, and I turned 6.
So to make the party feel like a normal 6-year-old's birthday, Marin and her mom made special deliveries to her friends.
And we dropped packages at their house, and the packages had like cupcakes and queen stuff.
All in all, even though Marin couldn't be with her friends for her 6th birthday, her princess sleepover party was a smashing success.
We got to still eat cupcakes, and we still got to do fun stuff.
So I've got my cupcake right here, and we want to wish Marin a very happy 6th birthday. And if you've got a child at home who could potentially be facing that birthday struggle, we've got some suggestions up on our website about how you can throw a virtual birthday party for your child. Reporting live in Bozeman, I'm Bradley Warren, Wake Up, Montana. Well, normally Yellowstone National Park would see around 48,000 visitors a week. That number is actually down by 10,000 people because of the COVID-19 outbreak. Now, the park is starting its phased reopening plan, and they say if you want to come, there are actually still ways for you to get a summer vacation in.
So actually, we had to delay it by a month. We would have come, but we couldn't. It wasn't open.
Laura, a visitor from New Jersey, made the trip to the park, even though things are not totally open. This is a dream vacation of hers.
Well, of course, there's some disappointment, but I'm still not disappointed that we came.
With people not being able to travel abroad, the park actually expected that travelers would continue to come to Yellowstone.
This year, there's more demand than availability.
Mike Keller, the general manager for the Xanterra Travel Collection, says that they have 1,300 campsites that are currently open, and the National Park Service is preparing to open another 800.
But in years in the past, when we've had recessions like 2007, 8, and 9, when American travelers were not going abroad, they were coming back to their national parks and they were kind of traveling domestically. So we see travel, even though the world may be ebbing and flowing economically or socially, travel still continues to be in high demand for areas like national parks.
The park is undergoing a three-phased reopening process. In May, public restrooms and boardwalks reopened. And in June, some takeout restaurants, gift shops, and even fishing will be allowed and open once again in the park.
Masks, they are highly recommended. And then secondly, social distancing. Please do social distance, especially in highly visited areas.
The park says right now they're seeing an uptick in RV guests, with backcountry overnighting being allowed again in the park. Come July and August, lodges are reopening, but for Laura from New Jersey, nothing was stopping her from coming to the nation's first national park.
It has been an awesome, tranquil, peaceful week in this park. And if everything was closed and I could do nothing but drive around, I still would have come. I still would have been here.
Now, as the situation here at the park continues to evolve into different phases of reopening, some visitor centers are closed and some visitor centers are starting the reopening process. Now, the park says if you are going to make your way down here for a summer vacation, the very best thing you can do to know what's open and what's closed is download their app. We've got some more information up on our website about the phased reopening, along with the apps that you can download for information about the park up on our website. But for now, reporting from Old Faithful, I'm Bradley Warren. KHQ Local News. Yeah, well, I was just telling Mark in the booth, it's a little unfair that I can't show you the mountain behind me, but we do have some pretty happy cows out here this morning, and we are talking about those guys who are out in the field grazing right now. What all started as an idea to help the people of Livingston will soon expand to Missoula, Great Falls, Billings, and other cities right here in the Treasure State. Organizers organized a partnership to help the community, but soon learned they had the power to help the entire Treasure State.
You know, when the shelter in place went in order, a lot of people just didn't have work anymore.
The Livingston Food Resource Center started handing out as much food in 1 week as they normally would in a month.
Once we started talking to the different food banks and the different people that provide meals and stuff, we just decided that if we could provide them with a hamburger, then they could then take all their resources and move that elsewhere.
Matt is donating cows from his herd along with other producers from around the area to feed the community with help from the Park County Community Foundation.
This project to me highlights the strength of Park County and our ability to rally around ourselves in a time of need. I think the Montana spirit and the Montana pioneering spirit is alive and well here in Park County, and the Producers Partnership brings together all walks of life of Park County.
From ranchers to producers to the Food Resource Center to donors, keeping the community fed right now is at the top of everyone's priority list.
On average right now we're getting about 350 to 360 pounds of hamburger per animal.
And now that there's a system in place, the goal is to take it out of Park County and implement it across the state.
In Missoula, they have room for about 4 semi-loads of beef that they can freeze, and I figured that would be a good start.
Park County coming together as an ecosystem to take care of Montana.
It's been really fun to have the ability to be able to help them.
Now, they're still looking for some cash donations, and they're also accepting donations of cows. They want to keep processors working right now, so that's why those cash donations are so important, so they can pay the processors for the actual donation that's going to be made to the food banks. Now, if you'd like to support either the Park County Community Fund or the partnership, got some information up on our website. Reporting live from a very beautiful Park County, I'm Bradley Warren, Wake Up, Montana.
Yeah, beautiful indeed. Bradley, thank you so much for that this morning. Crime Tracker alert for you. Fish